Goals and resolutions. New Year's is to keep you entertained, and there's really no better way to do that than with a round of hot topics. So, joining me on the panel today are Amity, producer Susie, and my evening pal Jose Cedeno. All right, let's kick things off by answering the question that every viewer is probably asking right now. Why am I hosting? Why am I in charge of Hot Topics? Amity, you're at home. You've got the answer. What's going on?
So, unfortunately, my sweet baby boy came down with COVID. It popped up out of nowhere in the afternoon. He all of a sudden had a fever. We rapid tested him and it was positive. So the whole family's hunkering down here, but I still have the internet so that I can speak with you.
Right. Nice. That's great. I hope you and your son are doing well.
He's doing great. He's much better now.
Okay. With so much COVID going around, a lot of people are finding themselves stuck at home these days, and this is a good opportunity for us to have some suggestions. What can people binge right now? What's really good to stream?
Well, I'm actually checking a docuseries on Netflix. It's called Story of a Generation. So it's pretty cool because it's about how young people need to connect with the elderly and how the old people can really give us advice in life.
I took it way back and we're watching West Wing all over again. I don't know. I just needed to, I like being in a time where there were still problems, but there wasn't COVID. I like, being stuck there.
What I watched last night was so great. It was called Queen Pins with Kirsten Bell and Kirby Howell-Baptiste. Oh my gosh, y'all have got to watch Queen
That's
Pins.
The coupon one, right?
It's a story about a gold medalist speed walker who also clips coupons. I think it was based on a true story, so you'll have to go check it out.
I'm watching Peep Show. It's on Hulu. It's a 90s British comedy about two roommates, two really terrible people by the producers of Succession. That great HBO show. It's very juvenile, which explains why Jim Dever and I are sharing lines from that all the time.
Makes sense.
So to be clear, it has nothing to do with the Marshmallow Peeps?
Nothing to do with Marshmallow Peeps, no.
Okay, all right, just checking. I mean,
Peep Show.
Okay.
I don't know. That's what I thought of.
Susie loves a peep. Just putting that out.
I get it. I forgot about the obsession with the peeps.
Yeah.
I just love the difference between my story and then Saint's Ben's movie that he's picking up. So different style, Saint, but great, okay?
Right.
Okay.
Terrible people.
All right, let's move on. Actress Kristen Stewart recently said that she was starstruck when she met Neve Campbell from the Scream movies. I want to know who's a celebrity that has left you starstruck, and I definitely want to hear from you on this one. Amity.
Oh, Dustin Hoffman. I was just completely starstruck when I met Dustin Hoffman. I used to work at a show called Access Hollywood, a program there. Actually, interesting enough, I grew up in the Hollywood area, Los Angeles. And so I've met a lot of stars, but for some reason, Dustin Hoffman was the one that just got me.
Well, believe it or not, I was an extra in Ocean's 11. The first one, yeah.
I did not know this.
Yeah, that's part of my old days, okay? But when I saw Brad Pitt, it was interesting. Yeah, first of all, he was kind of like my height. For some reason, I thought he was going to be taller. But I will tell you guys, he's still very good looking in person. That's what I will say.
Yeah.
Not a big surprise. Susie, how about you?
I was 16 and I met Robert Redford. I actually thought I had a shot at marrying him. It didn't work out. Same thing happened when I was 9 with Donny Osmond, but I would have to go with Robert Redford. I was almost speechless.
Wow.
Almost.
Almost.
What'd you say to him?
I started muttering, and then my mom saw what was happening behind me and she screamed, and that probably dashed my wedding dreams. So.
Celebrities don't like it when you scream at them.
No.
I can't think of anyone that has left me starstruck, and I've met a lot of famous people, Tom Cruise, Meryl Streep, Harrison Ford. I think it's because I have my reporter hat on.
Yeah.
I'm just sort of there to ask questions, and I don't see the star. I just see the human being in that situation.
That's
okay,
cool.
Really? Come on.
Yes, really. I thought long and hard about this question. All right, did anyone see the plane crash? Where it crashed onto the train tracks in Los Angeles. It was right next to a police station. The video is amazing, right? You can hear a train blowing its horn as officers just barely pull the pilot out just seconds before the train smashes into that. What did you think of that?
Well, I did see the video, and I'll tell you, man, this guy had the worst day of his life for sure. Because first he crashed, I think it was like 5 minutes into his flight. Then he's hurt, obviously, and now here comes a train that's going to hit him. I mean, kudos to the cops because it was a very close call. And I saw the whole video, and then literally like seconds after they pull him out, then the train comes and just smashes the plane. But wow, what a day for this guy. Started horrible, but then he has a lot to live for, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely a blessed life, right? And I was struck by these officers who they didn't even hesitate. They rushed right in, which is what they do. And I was just a little overwhelmed by just the idea that they just got going and got him out.
Related, if you're in that nightmare scenario where you are stuck on the tracks in your car after the gates have come down, you can drive through the gates. They're built to easily give away just because of that scenario.
Oh,
I did not know that.
Wow. Yes, it's absolutely true.
You may have saved everybody's life.
You know a bit about trains, right, Saint? So was that like, because a little bit, I was watching that. How do you know how fast like commuter trains usually go through cities?
I have no idea, but they just, they cannot stop. They cannot stop on a dime. So that's how that all got.
Yeah. Bravo, LAPD, Foothill Division. Yeah. Way to go.
Way to go indeed. More from our Hot Topics panel coming up later this hour. But first,
welcome back to our Hot Topics panel discussion. We've got Jose Cedeno with us. We've got producer Susie, and Amity is here as well from her home. Amity, we're glad that your son is doing all right now.
Yeah, thank you so much. This COVID thing, it is no joke, but he's doing good. So far, he's the only one who's tested positive in the house. Let's hope we can keep it that way, because I'd love to come back to work at some point.
Yeah. That'd be great. All right, the first big winter snow storm is finally behind us, thank goodness. But grocery stores are still dealing with the supply shortages. I've wondered if you have gone to a grocery store lately or anywhere and you've seen not been able to find what you were looking for.
The other night, I walked into QFC and I was looking for chicken, and there wasn't any chicken. And when I say, I'm not even exaggerating, there wasn't anything. Not one kind of chicken, not one piece of chicken. And I was actually thinking, I wonder who got the last one and what was it? Like it was some gnarly looking drumsticks or something. I mean, it was the strangest thing. And I asked the guy and he goes, yeah, we can't get our trucks through. It could be tomorrow. It could be the next day, but not a bit of chicken. I thought that was so strange.
Yeah.
I got some chicken, but you can't have it.
I'll buy it.
You know what's sad? I go to the grocery store, and the one thing that I was like, why I couldn't find it, and it's nothing to do related to food, is actually some of my hair products. And I actually use the same one, but purple. For some reason, they run out. And I keep going like every week, and nothing is there. So that's why I'm wearing a lot of hats lately, even though I like hats, but my hair is a mess.
You're so deep.
I did find empty shelves at the drugstore yesterday, rows and rows. My wife did the supermarket shopping, and she says that she could not find bread or orange juice.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. I actually had seen something on the interwebs that said something about cold medicine aisles being cleared out. So when I went to the pharmacy last, I grabbed some cold medicine just in case. Right. Hopefully I won't need it.
That's smart.
Yeah, just in case. And the other thing that I was shocked about, I had a rash. I'm sorry. I don't usually share my rash.
The show, Amity.
It was on my chest. And so I needed calamine lotion. That's what the doctor said, put calamine lotion. And well, unfortunately, they are out of calamine lotion anywhere.
Oh, I'm sorry. I remember working in the South, Susie, you know this too. Anytime a winter storm was coming through, there was always a bread and milk rush. Right. And it's a real thing. It's happening all over the country, I guess.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, here's the next topic. This year's tax season is going to be a doozy. The Treasury Department says prepare to be frustrated because it could take a while to get your refund. Like, I'm going to get a refund. Right. Anyway, the IRS is dealing with a significant backlog and staffing shortages. How do you feel about this, Amity?
I want to know if I can then charge them interest on me not getting my refund back, since anytime I've ever been late, it's charged that girl. So do we get any interest back? I'm just curious.
All right.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I think I'm already frustrated without even knowing this news. Now I'm going to get more frustrated because this year I bought my first home, but then you have to deal with like different loans that you got. So then I got some from one and not for another one. So I'm just a mess. It was just easier just to show my W-2 and that was it. But now I'm going to have to show a bunch of paperwork. Plus, I'm probably not going to get my money anytime soon. So not happy about it.
You're a homeowner. There should be something you get back for that.
Right, yeah.
Susie, how about you?
Well, I think it's amazing they're telling us to file online and file early, but then they could still take their time. So yeah, to Amity's point of they're holding on, do I get that interest? That is frustrating in the sense that, I mean, maybe it could go two ways. I do understand things take longer, but maybe we could get a break as well.
I'm with you. I'm with all of you on this one. It just it doesn't seem fair. So we're going to wrap things up. I want to thank all of you for joining us. Amity, thank you for showing off your beautiful home. At least that part behind you.
Just
It's actually
square.
Oh, wait a minute. What's going on there?
Just a square space. The rest of it is all storage.
What? Are you seriously in your garage?
No, it's like this little basement room.
Oh, okay. I've got one of those too, actually, to be honest. All right.
But it looks nice right here.
No, it really does. Had me fooled.
All right, thank you so much for taking us behind the scenes, Amity. I think we even got a shot at Chris, her husband. We hope you hurry back because we found that calamine lotion that you are looking for. I've already sniffed it. It takes me all the way back to my days spending far too much time with poison ivy and poison oak and mosquitoes and all of that. Anyways, that's probably not a pleasant image. Thank you all for spending time with us today. You can also catch the show evening. It's on tonight at 7:30. I believe it is Angela and Kim hosting from Jackalope, a new Mexican cantina. And we hope you'll see us see the show there. Until then, we'll see you next time. Have a great day.